Hi, this is Noah. I'm going to fix a toe cap on this CCM or Easton inline hockey skate. I previously did heat stake it before. I bought this Rolos, I don't know how to even say this, plastic welding gun they use on bumpers or plastic on cars for body work. When you rip a front bumper, they'll weld it together and then Bondo and paint it. So I've done this previously because I block a lot of shots. I used to be a goalie. I play a lot of defense. And in Lincolnwood, Illinois, we play all the time, once or twice. I've had these skates for about a year and a half. And I broke the toe cap like within a couple days. And so I bought this. I've seen it on other YouTube videos and I thought it was good. I made a previous video, but it didn't work out very well because my wife came down and started talking. So it kind of ruined it right there, but we're going to try to fix it. And I have it clamped in the correct position. So once you put this stake in, you cut it out and put it back in. So it heats up really quickly. So you'll see. It's like induction. So we're going to get it nice and hot. And then we're going to push it in. It's going to get really smoky. And you got to push it in pretty hard because this plastic's really hard. And then depress the trigger and wait till it cools down for a minute or two. So we are looking for more skaters 18 and over in Lincolnwood, Illinois, if you want to play inline with a hockey puck. No balls, and we don't need goalies because we have these great nets that have 5 holes in it with nets. Yeah, contact me if you want to play. And it's like not as aggressive. It's just a bunch of good guys playing. So let me know. Hopefully this will stick in this time. And I've had a little bit of practice, so I'm just a wiggle. So here, that one's stuck in. So we're gonna do another one. I really ruined it right here because my wife came down and started yapping. So that's what these heat stakes look like. And it's kind of like springy too. So, and when you're done, you clip off these. So I'm gonna put it in. Hopefully I don't burn myself. Yeah, it's time for me to get new ones, but right now I don't have the money. So I'm gonna make a video on how to make your skates ugly but functional. That's what I do. So nice and stinky. Maybe set off the fire alarms in my house. So now we are gonna depress it, let it cool down. Yeah, I think Mars blades are coming up. I'll do a review on those when I get them. I kind of like the swivel axle. You got to let this cool down. It's all about experience. Otherwise, it'll come back out when you pull it out. You do a little wiggles. I bet body shop people do it all day. I don't like the way this is looking, so I'm going to turn it back on and push harder. It's kind of nice because the spring like pushes in between the two broken parts and kind of like springs it together. So here we go. I am just doing this for function, so it's not going to look great. So we're trying to wiggle it out now. Once again, I think I put it in too deep. So this is what happens when you don't let it cool down enough. So we're going to go back over there and do that one again. I'm just going to put it in. Sorry about that. I'm just going to put it in. I think I just put it in too deep so it doesn't stay in. So here we go. I'm going to try it like this. So let's heat it up. it only takes a few seconds to get really hot with the induction heat. It's basically a soldering iron and special metal. So you got to push it in really hard. So it goes like, we want to get it halfway in between the plastic. So I'm just waiting for it to, the plastic to harden around it. I might do one more. Let's see. You could see how I did it before. It doesn't want to stick. Because the harder I push in, the further the steak goes in. Okay. So we're going to leave this one in for a long time before I attempt to remove it. I think next time I'll just bring some water and just, maybe cool it down further. So yeah, it's just does not want to stay. Let's see if we can push it. There we go. Okay. Should we do another? Or is this getting tedious? I think that's enough. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna clip this is what it came with. It came with all these different heat stakes, and I've been using these for other projects, and it's not overly expensive. I think it was under $20, so it was a good deal. And it came with these side angles, so let's and I might craggle the rest of it with some baking soda later. Craggle meaning like super glue it. These are some really cheap side angles, like even worse than like Harbor Freight. Yeah, they don't even cut it. So isn't that wonderful? So I'm going to use my Knipex, which are much better, my snippers, which is kind of funny because it's very close to my last name. If you find things that funny, but I don't. So look how ugly my skates are now, but they work. Hopefully, and hopefully I got it right, because the last time I skated it, this toe box shifted over and it was touching my pinky toe, and I finally got it to work. So we want to get this as close as possible. So I might get these closer, and then I will smooth this out and add some super glue. So let's take this off. So before, this was broken and this was pulling forward. I think I got like maybe a few skates left in these, and that's it. So that's the video, how to fix it. You can see the eyelets are starting to come out. I tend to like have a lot of sweat and rust these things out, or well, these are brass, but they tend to pop out after a while. So keep on watching, and this is how you repair them. And not great, but it'll work. So thank you, and follow. Bye.